You know, ladies and gentlemen, a cherished tradition here at The Late Show is our annual Holiday Quarterback Challenge for the 12th year. Please welcome back a very funny man. And by the way, is there a funnier man alive than Jay Thomas? I don't think so. He has his own Sirius Radio XM program. Here he is, Jay Thomas. Come on out, Jay. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Welcome back to the show. Thank you very much. We look forward to this every year. And I remember last year, you always are a gentleman enough to give me a practice warm-up
I wanted to
shot,
say something before we went.
and I knocked the thing off. Yeah.
There are a lot of rumors that Dave does not come backstage and greet the guests. I want you to know tonight that he does.
Wow. Wow, boy. Now I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Thank you, I guess, for dispelling that rumor.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I kind of wish you hadn't.
Yeah. And it was
come on,
creepy,
but you enjoyed it. I
All
know
right.
you loved it.
Yeah.
Now, somebody call human resources.
Yeah.
Now listen. But last year, as I said, you're a sportsman. That's what you are. You're a sportsman. Sportsman.
Yes.
And you let me take a shot at the meatball.
No, I was back over there. You cheated.
And I knocked it off.
Yes, you did.
Yes, and so essentially we wasted your airfare.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. But now what do you do to keep in shape for the big quarterback challenge?
Actually, you know, I was injured this year.
Really?
And I was really nervous. I was at a golf tournament, and I was cheating at the golf tournament.
What do you mean? What do you mean cheating?
I was playing against a guy who was really good, and he was killing me, and I got tired of him killing me, so I decided to cheat. So
that's the American way, right there.
Yeah. I hooked the ball around a tree, and it was sitting up on a clump of grass, and there was the green way down below, and I looked, and I could see that they couldn't see me. So... And it was way down in this, valley. So I got the ball and I threw it. And it landed in the sand trap.
Oh, no.
So here they come. I get another ball. I throw it and it lands in the sand trap. So I go to my bag. I get a third ball and I throw it so hard that I roll down the hill and I land in the sand trap. And when the guys come up, they go, "Oh, he's doing like sand angels," or acting silly. So then, these guys are watching and they're going, "I thought he was cheating." My shoulder started to feel weird, and I thought, this is really all I have, and I got to do this.
This is all you have.
Yeah. It's like same time next year without the sex. So it really hurt. I went to the therapist, and I'm homeopathic, and so we did everything we could do, and a guy shot me with cobra venom.
No, he didn't.
Absolutely, he did.
No,
cobra venom.
No, you're mistaken. It's cortisone.
No. I'm homeopathic. It's cobra venom.
Yeah.
And the motto is, if it doesn't kill you, you live. That's the motto. And they shot me up, and I'm not joking. I had to get shot up to do this stupid friggin' thing that I do.
Well, stupid to you perhaps, but you're the one who started it.
That's
when
right.
Mr. NFL quarterback Vinny Testaverde couldn't get the job done. You come running out of the green room, grab a ball, knock the thing off, say goodnight, and a tradition was born.
You ever wonder? Thank you. Poor Vinny. I envision Vinny Testaverde sitting with an open robe, scratching himself,
Well, you would because you're homophobic or
Yeah.
whatever. What was it you were?
Homeopathic.
Homeopathic, oh. Sorry. Now listen, the other part of the tradition, when we come back, you're going to tell us the greatest talk show story of all time.
Right.
We'll be right back with Jay Thomas, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now here, This is a story Jay has told. I guess this will be your 13th time of the story.
Sure.
And you think that you might get tired of it after a few years, but you don't. It only gets better. It's a great story. Jay does a wonderful job telling the story. And if you squint, you can pretend it's about the holidays, but it's not.
Right.
Take it away.
And I did a little research. This is a story about the Lone Ranger.
Clayton Moore.
Clayton Moore. And he wore a mask, and he was a good person. And I did some research that his brother had been killed, and he cut his brother's shirt and made the mask out of it to be a crime fighter.
The lore of the Lone Ranger.
And he rode with an Indian and
Native American.
A Native American named Tonto,
right,
which means stupid.
No, it doesn't mean
yes,
stupid.
It does. The writers did that. Stupid.
Really?
And then Kimosabe in Lakota Sioux meant kiss my ass.
Oh, it did not.
That's the truth.
This is we've never heard this before.
I did research.
This is new information.
I did the research.
I never
heard this.
I told you
In
this.
12 years, we've never heard this.
Well, I just didn't want to add a little research. It's Tonto and Kimosabe.
No,
Go look it up.
I've heard that, but this...
So the Lone Ranger, Clayton Moore, I used to open these car dealerships, and he was working for the Dodge company. I'm in Charlotte.
He would do personal appearances.
Personal appearances.
Yeah, he would go around.
And he wore this Carolina blue outfit, and he wore the mask and the hat, and he took it very serious.
Six-shooter.
The six-shooters, and the little kids would come. And so, a disc jockey, and I would be there for a couple hours. The Lone Ranger's come, and the kids would come. So the Lone Ranger comes, and everybody goes crazy for the Lone Ranger.
Sure.
So my buddy Mike Martin, who's in the record business, came to visit me, and he says, look, while there's a bunch of hubbub around the Lone Ranger, we need to go out to the dumpster and get herbed up. So we need to
go out to the dumpster.
So I come back in, and the Lone Ranger is there, and the appearance goes on, and we're completely loaded. And so the thing ends, and his car doesn't come to take him back to the Red Roof Inn, wherever he was staying. So I have an old Volvo, and I say, listen, your car's not here. This is embarrassing. I'll take you back. So he says, fine. So now Mike and I are completely gone. We get into the Volvo. And the more you try not to act stoned, the more stoned you get, right? So we're trying not to be stoned, and he is stoic in the back seat like this, with the cowboy hat and the mask, and he's in the back seat just like that, with the mask. So Mike and I are really silent. What do you ask the Lone Ranger? How's your gun? How's your... nothing. We asked him nothing. So we're driving, and we get caught in traffic, and it is interminable. It's silent. It's awful. And all of a sudden, a middle-aged guy in a Buick backs into my car and breaks my headlight. And so we're, I can't believe it, so I begin to chase him with my Volvo. Mm-hmm. And it's like a 5-cylinder, and the Lone Ranger's just in the back seat. Back and forth in the back seat. So we finally, we have to try and catch the guy. We're yelling at him, and we passed Anderson's restaurant. I'll never forget Anderson's restaurant. And finally, we cut off the Buick, and the guy jumps out, and I said, hey, middle-aged guy gets out. I said, hey, you backed into my car, and you broke my headlight. He says, no, I didn't. And I have like a white man's afro, and my buddy has long, hippie hair. And so he says, what are you going to do? I said, we're going to call a cop. That's right. And so he says, really? You call the cop? Well, who do you think that cop is going to believe? You two hippie freaks or me? And the Lone Ranger gets out of the back of my body. They'll believe me, citizen.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Let's go over and throw some
yeah.
football. Here, roll the videotape while we're going over to throw some
All right.
footballs. Take a look at this. Here's how it all began. Paul, how you doing? We got some water over here to hose these bad boys in.
Why do you do the water thing?
Because the thing's too slippery without a little water. All right, now give me a shot. Ready?
Go ahead.
Okay.
One shot?
I haven't thrown a football in a year.
I'm sure. Go ahead. Oh! I hit a light.
Boy, the audience is really into this. Come on, Jay, get it out of here. Higher.
How about just
Higher.
with the pizza?
No.
I thought he hit it.
Next one ought to take it out of here.
Oh, stop the music. That's driving me nuts. Freaking music. Well, I mean.
No, that's what it was.
That's not even.
That's what it was.
This is
Let me get a
embarrassing.
replay of that. All right, you ready?
Here we go. Take it out of
Ready?
here.
Here we go. Anytime I want it. Anytime I want it.
How about that? Let's take a look there. We got it in slow motion.
Anytime I
Here
wanna
we
do
go.
it.
Here we go.
You
This
ready?
is it.
Boom.
That's it. He called it. There you go. Beautiful. Jay Thomas, ladies and
If you
gentlemen.
ever want to talk, I'd love to
All
sit down
right.
with
Thank you,
All
Jay.
right, buddy. Thanks.
Nice job. We'll be right back
Thank
with
you
Darlene
so much.
Love, everybody.